guys, if you haven't met me yet, my name is Chelsea Burrell. I am the wellness coordinator for Harris Regional and Swain Community Hospitals. The reason why I'm sending you, or Angie is sending you this video, is because I am partnering with your schools in hosting your employee wellness program, which is called Shield Your Health. So that's the reason you're getting this video from me, and it dawned on us last week whenever I was in your schools that not everyone got to make the session from Miss Knight informing you of this program or understanding fully what this program is about, how you get points, and things like that. So I wanted to make sure that you heard from me just a little bit more in depth about what this program is and how you can be involved and win some money. So first of all, this is what your program looks like. If you've not seen it or gotten it already, Angie should be sending it out, but this is what your initial program looks like. And it tells you inside all the logistics of the program itself. It tells you a breakdown of how it works and things like that. So just to initially give you an idea, the hospital gives school systems money for these wellness programs. So your school gets $3,000 right off the top to distribute how it wants, essentially. And the most improved participants from pre to post will get an assigned prize, and people can win substantial money. Some people can win $500, some people can win different prize amounts, and that's based upon what Miss Knight wants to do and what your school system feels like it's best. They have a wellness committee that they've established for those decisions and things like that. The program will run from today, September 24th, until early May, until testing starts. So you have the whole school year to work on this, and it's not just an overnight thing. Wellness is a journey, it's not a destination. I don't like to think that our health and wellness ends at one particular date. So just because the program ends in May does not mean that we stop working on our health in May, but we continue to work on this journey throughout a lifetime, and I hope that this program provides essential tools for you to do so. So again, most improved from pre to post assessment. I will be in your school system 3 times for assessment. So last week I was in your school system. If you saw me, then that was your pre-assessment. If you did not get your finger pricked, I do apologize, but I will be back. So I will be back probably early next week. Be on the lookout for an email from Miss Knight about that. If you did miss your appointment, then this is a perfect opportunity for you to come see me again. So, or if you just completely spaced and you weren't able to go, whatever it is, or you were on a field trip, I want you to come. So if I'm there, please, please, please come. I want every single person that's already signed up to make sure that they get through assessments, and then anybody else that wants to participate, please, please, please come. So be on the lookout for that. I will be there sometime next week or the week after that. So again, just keep your eyes peeled for that announcement from Miss Knight. In addition, Challenge Runner, you will be receiving an email from Challenge Runner once I get everything set up and I get everybody in the system. Your member ID will be your email, and then your password will also be your email. Once you get into that, then you can reset your password, whatever you want it to be. And you should be able to see everything that is available to you from the program get-go. So once you get this video, you'll also get a calendar that looks just like this. It has every single thing that we have planned out from September until May on here, including different events that I'll be hosting, different community events that maybe your health department will be hosting, things of that nature. So be on the lookout for that. Your calendar includes 2 monthly challenges every single month. You can choose to do one, you can choose to do both, or you can choose to do neither. It's completely up to you. You go into Challenge Runner after the challenge is completed. So the October challenge is your outdoor challenge. You have to spend 30 minutes a day outside, 20 days out of the 30 days. I understand that it rains sometimes, so we don't all want to be outside. So I understand that. But once the challenge is over, so October 1st to October 31st is your challenge. 20 out of the 31 days, you complete that challenge. Once those 31 days are up, so October 31st, Challenge Runner will give you 7 days, 1 week, to input your points. So you go into Challenge Runner from October 31st to November 7th, and you say, yep, totally completed that challenge, rocked it, and you get points for it. After the 7 days, if you forgot to do it, unfortunately, you will not get points for it. So make sure that you put that down, and if you try and get points for it anywhere between October 31st, it will not give you the points. I want to make sure that everyone completes this challenge. You cannot get points for something that you do not complete. So think about it this way. In college, you did not receive those credits until you were finished with that class. It's only fair for this to happen. You do not get the points until you finish that challenge. So that's the way that's going to work. You get 2 of those, and the challenges really aren't all about physical activity. So please do not think that this challenge is about me asking you to go run a mile. Heaven forbid. Everybody does not like to run. So my whole purpose with this challenge is to focus on the whole encompassing person and focus on our whole health, which includes physical, mental, emotional health. So some of these challenges are more emotional. Some of them are more social. So, for example, we have a Christmas kindness challenge where you get to decorate your door for Christmas and you get to do kind things for other people. We also have a grateful challenge in November, so you get to mark 3 things that you're grateful for every single day. We also have a social media detox challenge where you can work on being more present. So there's something different out there for every single person. Not every person needs to lose weight. Not every person needs to focus on stress management. We're all different, and so this program is really more important about providing for the individual person and trying to help you the best that I can. So you get 2 of those a month. You get 2 monthly challenges. Whether you participate in both or one is completely up to you. Nobody's going to push it down your throat. You will get a reminder from Angie about that at the beginning of each month, and you'll get the little flyer. Each one has a flyer of its own, and there are different creations giving you instructions and guidance on how to complete all of that. In addition to that, you will get to see me at least once a month. Yay or not yay, however you want to look at it. But I will be in Graham County schools somewhere, high school, elementary school. Maybe we'll switch it up a couple times. But I will be available for an education session once a month. The education sessions are different. So next month we'll talk about sugar as a drug and how the brain does not see any difference between cocaine and sugar. And then the month after that we'll do stress management sessions going into the holidays. December, I think that we have an education session on, healthy eating and holiday stress. So how do we combat the wonderful cookies that are baked during Christmas time? I'm guilty of eating cookies. I bake a crap ton of cookies in December, so you are not alone. Please do not think that you are alone in that. And so like I said, I will be doing assessments 3 times during your program. So the pre-assessments, which are taking place now, your mid-assessment, I will be back in January to kind of say, hey, we're still doing this thing. I will not draw blood, so I'm not going to prick your finger, but I will do body fat percentage, BMI, all of that fun stuff. And then in May, I will come back in, do your post-assessment, and see what kind of improvements we have from pre to post. And then Angie and I will get together and figure out who is in the leaderboard for most improvement. So that's your assessment. Just to make everything completely crystal clear, the assessments are mandatory. So if you do not make it to the pre-assessment, if you didn't make it last week and you don't make it in the upcoming weeks, and you really, really want to participate, please reach out to Angie or myself and make sure that you get involved. Because if you do not do a pre-assessment, then you cannot fully commit to the program and you will not get a prize. So make sure that you do that. Make sure that you are looking out for that time slot and you're keeping an eye on your times for these assessments. And I do want to reiterate, those of you that have already gone through pre-assessment, you know that I will take anybody and everybody as quickly and as promptly as I possibly can. So even if you don't have a time, please come anyways, because I promise you I will make time for you. If you want to participate, I want to make sure that you get to do that. I'm not going to ever tell anyone no. So I want to make that clear right off the bat too. But you should be getting a calendar. You get points for all of those things. You also get points for preventative health. So you get points for your annual physical. You get points for a mammogram, colonoscopy, dental appointment, things of that nature. You also get points for competition type events, but make sure you get prior approval before you do that because I don't want you to miss out on points. So CrossFit competition, 5K, marathon, Tough Mudder, things of that nature. So make sure that you are reaching out before you anticipate points. I don't want you to anticipate points and then the answer be no. In addition, you get points for physical activity. So if you reach 150 minutes of moderate physical activity per week outside of your work week. I got a lot of questions about that of, does me walking around in the classroom count? No, it has to be planned physical activity. So it has to be exercise where you go outside of your work day. You go walk around the track for 30 minutes 5 times a week, or you go run a mile, whatever it is. So then you go into Challenge Runner, you say, yep, I got my 5 or 7 points, however many it is in Challenge Runner, because you completed 30 minutes 5 times a week. If you have a fitness tracker, you can also attach it to Challenge Runner. Once you get into Challenge Runner, go to the top right-hand corner. It'll say Trackers. You click on whichever tracker that you have, whether it be an Apple Watch, a Fitbit, a Garmin, whatever it may be. Click on that, go to Authorize, and then it should direct you to whatever page. So if you have a Fitbit, it should direct you to the Fitbit page where you log in with your Fitbit information to sync. So you'll get points for your steps walked that way. You'll get points for other things. So make sure that you utilize that tool. And if you do have any issues, please, please, please email me. Please don't ever hesitate to email me or call me with your problems related to Challenge Runner, because I promise you I'm not going to let you skip out on points. I'm going to do my very best to make sure that I help you with all of those challenges to get it set up properly. Just a little quick FYI, I've been having problems with the Challenge Runner app. Not everyone has been able to function that properly, so if you are having issues, then I encourage you to delete the Challenge Runner app, and I encourage you to use your computer to access your points and to gain points that way. Outside of that, I feel like that's a pretty good synopsis of what the program entails. The hope is for you to gain as much knowledge about any and all health aspect that you want to gain from it. So really my best advice with this program is that you get out of it, you get what out that you put in. So if you put in a lot of effort to work on your diet, then you're gonna see results. If you don't put in a lot of effort, then you're probably not gonna see results. And that's okay. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to hound you unless you want to be hounded. I'm here to encourage and support and facilitate information the best that I can. And if there's something that you want or need from me, if you want me to check in on you or you want me to help facilitate a doctor's appointment for whatever, that's truly what I'm here for. So please don't get offended if I ask you or pull you to the side and say, hey, your glucose is really high. I'm a little concerned. Please don't take that as a negative, because I'm really here and I really care and I'm really passionate about what I do. And I want to make sure that everyone gets out what they want of this. So again, please feel free to email me, call me, whatever problems you have. And if you want a specific time for next week, whenever Angie sends all of this out, please don't hesitate to ask. Again, my name is Chelsea. My office number is 828-586-7391. That's my direct line, so you can just leave me a voicemail and I promise you I'll get back to you. It may not be within that day, so please be patient with me, but I'm doing my best to get back to you. And my information is in your program. So again, if you have questions, emails, whatever it is, my information is there for you. All right. And I am super excited about this program. First one in Graham County. So that's awesome. Thank you guys for participating. And I look forward to seeing you soon.